So this one is all about Davey Boy. It's so cool. So I thought I'd start with this. Okay. Little David grew up in London with ideas that were out of this world. At school, David loved music and dancing. He was also a great singer. At home, he spent hours listening to music. Soon, he was writing his own songs. When he left school, he studied art, music and design, and liked to dress in his own special way. One day, a friend punched him in the eye. He would never look the same again. You see his eyes? Different colours. Pretty cool. With his first band, David played at weddings. But he wanted to be a star. He liked to mix music with spectacular outfits and dances. David's first hit was a song about a lonely astronaut. I won't sing it. Next, he transformed into an alien rock star, the coolest space invader the world had ever seen. David kept surprising his audiences, creating new sounds and characters. He inspired fans to find their own voice and dare to be different. In doing so, David became the most unique star that ever fell to earth. They're just so cool, these books. There's loads and loads in the series. From athletes, scientists, you name it. They've got a little book, and I just think they're so cool. Hello, Ada and Pippa. I know, Amy, isn't it cool? I just love it. I've got the big version as well. Very nice. They're the kind of books that I want to own for myself, but can't quite justify. Although the Dolly Parton one is on order for me. Right, next book is Pirates Don't Go to School. It's by, oh sorry, I forgot to say who this is by. I'm so sorry. It's Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara and Ana Albero. Should have said that, and it's published by Francis Lincoln. Sorry. Right, next one. It's Pirates Don't Go to School. It's published by Little Tiger Press, and it's Alan MacDonald and Magda Broll. There it is. Amy, you need to behave yourself or I need to cut you off. Remember? Right. On the Salty Prawn, the pirates were busy. Swab the poop deck, hollered Pa. Scrape the barnacles, shouted Ma. Mend the mainsail, cried Gran. And where's my tea, Jake? But Jake was tired of mopping parrot poop. Pa, when can I go to school? He sighed. School? Gasped his family. I'm just going to wriggle so that you can see it better. Pirates don't go to school. School is hard and horrible, growled Pa. It's all rotten work and rotten rules, muttered Ma. And teachers is mean as sea monsters, warned Gran. But Jake longed to go, and he kept on asking. I want to go to school. All right, we surrender, groaned Pa. You can go to blooming school. At sunrise, Jake's family rowed him ashore. He had a ship's biscuit from Ma and Poll the parrot hidden under his hat. Poor little sprat, sniffled Gran. I hope he'll be all right. The playground was huge. Jake stood all by himself, feeling very small. What if my teacher is a terrible 10-legged sea monster? He worried. Suddenly, a giant shadow loomed over him. Jake gulped. You must be Jake, smiled Miss Cherry. Come and meet the class. Oi there, mates, said Jake, raising his hat politely. But he'd forgotten what was underneath. Poll woke up with a screech and took off. Good heavens, gasped Miss Cherry. Oh no, cried Jake. Come back, you pesky parrot, come back. A parrot! A parrot! They chased Pole into the hall where a gym lesson was in full swing. Heave ho, mateys, cried Jake. I've got her cornered. Quick as a monkey, he climbed up a rope, but Pole didn't wait to be caught. Ark! See you later! Oh dear, sighed Miss Cherry. Blow me down, moaned Jake. Come back, you pesky parrot! Come back! Outside, Jake hunted high and low. Where's that feather-brained bird gone now? He sighed. Oh, there she is, cried a girl. Look out! The head teacher hit the deck as Pole swooped low across the playground. Sink me, groaned Jake. What now? But then he had an idea. Taking his biscuit, he broke off some crumbs. Hey, Pole, look what I've got, he called. Pole's eyes shone greedily. Ship's biscuits were her favourite. With a squawk, she took off. Pole wants a cracker! And landed neatly on Jake's hand. Oh, thank heavens, sighed Miss Cherry. Hooray! Cheered the class. That pesky parrot came back. Who's a clever Pole, then? Jake knew he was in big trouble. Pesky parrots were sure to be against the rotten rules. Miss Cherry folded her arms. Well, Jake, what should we do now? Send me home, mumbled Jake. Miss Cherry laughed. I've got a much better idea. Who likes singing? Me! Shouted Jake, because singing is one thing pirates love best. Pots and brushes out. Time to do some painting, said Miss Cherry. Follow me, mates, cried Jack, because pirates love to make a sploshy mess. By story time, Jake had forgotten his worries about the rotten rules and getting into trouble. He listened to Miss Cherry read a tale about treasure being buried deep on Parrot Island. Even Pole seemed to like it. At home time, Jake's family stood waiting at the gates. Well, lad, they said, was school hard and horrible? No, cried Jake. I want to go again. And he told them all about his day. Well, boil me bed socks, cried Pa. It sounds like one blooming big adventure. Maybe school is for pirates after all. So the next day, when Jake went back, he brought along his whole blooming family. Would you want to go to school with your gran? I don't think I would. There you go. Pirates don't go to school, but they do. They end up going to school. All right. Another one. What one shall I choose? This one, Shiny Shiny. So this is by Mike Brownlow and Simon Rickety. This is 10 Little Robots. There's quite a few different versions of this. There's pirates. Yarr. There's monsters. That one's really cool. Loads of different ones. Superheroes. But I do like the robots one because it's so shiny. Look at that. Beautiful. And it's published by Hachette. Okay, ready? 10 Little Robots. 10 little robots, gleaming sparkly new, power on, lights blink, they wonder what to do. This factory looks exciting, shall we take a peep? 10 little robots, all say beep. 10 little robots miss a warning sign. Oh, Nina, goes the siren. Uh-oh. Now there are 9. 9 little robots stumble through a gate. Whoops! Mind the slippy oil. Now there are 8. 8 little robots. It's hot just like an oven. Kaboom! Goes the engine room. Now there are 7. 7 little robots dodge the crushing bricks. Choo choo! Goes the tiny train. Now there are 6. 6 little robots running for their lives. Thump go the crusher's hammers. Oh dear. Now there are 5. 5 little robots fear the furnace roar. Clang goes the Magna Grab. Now there are 4. 4 little robots trying to wriggle free. Boing goes a flying spring. Now there are three little robots above the molten brew. Crackle, fizzle goes the sparks. Now there are two little robots. Duck the laser gun. Buzz whines the helidrone. Now there's only one little robot dangling from a rope. Can he save the others? Mustn't give up hope. Fighting through the wreckage, climbing through the mess. Plug the holes, fix the pipes. Can he mend it? Yes. Hooray! The danger's over. Their buzzers chirp and cheep. 10 little robots all shout beep. Brilliant. Phew, I'm pleased they were rescued. I got worried then, didn't you? Oh my goodness. Okay, the next book is Dino Junior's Give Peas a Chance by Rob Biddulph. There it is. Rob is pretty awesome. His illustrations are so cool. This is published by HarperCollins, and Rob Biddulph has just released a brand new book which teaches you how to draw cartoony characters just like he does. Very cool. Very cool. Give Peas a Chance. Fun times. They're what life's all about. A game, a race, a song, a shout. For one, the fun's about to stop. It's dinner time, shouts Nancy's Pop. But Dad, my friends, your friends can wait until I see an empty plate. She sighs, oh, and flops down in her seat. Let's see what Nancy has to eat. Ah, dino bites. Well, they look nice. And lovely fluffy dino rice. But wait a second. What are these? Oh no, I can't stand dino peas. In truth, young Nancy isn't keen on any food that's coloured green. From leek to bean, she's not a fan. But wait, I think she has a plan. Making sure that Greg can hear, she says it loud and says it clear. Peas, I'll eat them all day long. Dad says they'll make me super strong. Super strong? Thinks Greg. Yes, please. Then I could lift big rocks with ease and build my tower really high. Hey, Nancy, can I have a try? Oh, Greg, I didn't see you there. Well, maybe just this once I'll share. Enjoy those peas, I guarantee they'll make you stronger. Wait and see. 2 minutes later, there goes Sue, and Nancy knows just what to do. Peas, a treat from first to last. Dad says they'll make me super fast. Super fast, thinks Sue. How ace. I'd never lose another race. I want some peas, I really do. Hey, Nancy, can I have a few? Ah, Sue, I didn't see you there. Okay, I guess it's only fair. Enjoy those peas, I guarantee. They'll make you faster. Wait and see. Finally, a game of chess. What's Nancy plotting? Have a guess. Peas. A food to warm the heart. Dad says they'll make me super smart. Super smart, thinks Otto. Great. At last, my chance to say checkmate. He tiptoes up, all smiley-faced. Hey, Nancy, can I have a taste? Oh, Dotto, didn't see you there. Why, yes, I do have some to spare. Enjoy those peas, I guarantee. They'll make you smarter. Wait and see. Nancy's plan has worked a treat. There's nothing left for her to eat. I finished, Dad. Is it okay if I go back outside to play? Well, Dad is stunned. Is this a trick? I've never known you eat so quick. My sweet pea-loving dinosaur. I've got good news. There's plenty more. Oh, Nancy, look what's come about. Your little plan has not worked out. Enjoy those peas, I guarantee. They'll make you wiser. Wait and see. Cheeky Nancy. I quite like the fact that there's a dinosaur called Nancy as well. That tickled me. Okay, 2 more to go. This one is very grown up. It's called Pooh in the Zoo, The Great Pooh Mystery by Steve Smallman and Ada Gray. Ada Gray. And it's published by Little Tiger Press again. There it is. Little Bob McGrew was a keeper in the zoo. He was always very busy. There was such a lot to do. But it didn't bother Bob, as he loved his job, and his good friend Robbie Robot helped by picking up the poo. Oh, sorry. Robbie was unstoppable. Anything ploppable was cleared with his scoop and his little poop hoover. Fox poo, ox poo, cockatoo or crock poo. He really was a pooper scooping super pooper remover. It was getting quite late, so Bob closed the gate. His animals all settled down and closed their sleepy eyes. Robbie went to bed in his own cosy shed, but Chipmunk slept in places that were always a surprise. You see the little chipmunk with his blanket? The next day at 8 o'clock, Bob got a nasty shock. "My zoo is full of poo," he cried, "and Robbie's run away." Then a lady all in tweed, who was very strange indeed, hollered, "Never fear, young zookeeper, I'm here to save the day." "I'm Arabella Slater. I'm a poo investigator. Of all the number 2 detectives, I'm the number 1. I stopped the doo-doo doctor in his poo-poo helicopter. Who else could find a rabbit poo inside a currant bun? I found the long-lost poo of the beast of Kathmandu. I solved the famous phantom poo-poo flinging mystery. I'll soon discover who has been pooping up your zoo. I'll find your little robot, dearie. Just you wait and see." Arabella searched for clues and she found all sorts of poos in places that a pile of poo should really never be. Then, by Robbie's shed, she saw some broken wires on the floor. She cried out, "Whoopsie-doo-doo!" She whispered, "Follow me." Through the woods so shady went the speedy Tweedy lady, with Bob and all his animals on tippy toes behind. They saw some rather fishy poos, some lumpy poos, some squishy poos. They watched their step and held their breath and wondered what they'd find. Then they all heard a clattering, some bleeping and ka-splattering, and crept into a glade where Robbie Robot ran amok. He was spinning round and round, spreading poop upon the ground. "Oh, oh no," yelled Bob. His hoover switched to blow instead of suck. "Stand back," cried Arabella, pulling out a huge umbrella. They all ducked down behind it to avoid a poo-poo shower. But Arabella knew exactly what to do. She asked Giraffe to reach across and turn off Robbie's power. They opened Robbie's chest and they found a tiny nest. "Look," called Bob, "it's Chipmunk and he's chewed through Robbie's wires." "I guess this little fella might be there," said Arabella, and she quickly mended Robbie with her poo detective pliers. There he is, you see? Causing mischief. They flicked on Robbie's power and in less than half an hour he'd whizzed around and picked up every single poop in sight. Arabella said goodbye as she zoomed into the sky. Bob waved, then said, "It's time for bed. Oh, I'm really pooped. Good night." Disgusting. But poo's funny, right? So it's okay. Okay, last story for this morning is called Otto, Blotter, Bird Spotter by Graham Carter. There it is. It is published by, I can't see, Anderson Press. Hang on a minute. All right. Turtle Dove was a town much like any other, except for one small difference. It was full of birds and bird spotters, And the most famous spotters were a family named Blotter. The Blotters spent every moment of every day spotting birds. They'd even turn their home into the perfect hide, so they never had to leave it. But young Otto Blotter was not a spotter. He didn't like staying indoors all day. What he liked was to explore. On this particular day, Otto made an extraordinary discovery. That's a huge footprint. Then another. That's the biggest poo I've ever seen. And another. Feather-tastic. Then he made the most surprising discovery of all. Oh. Hidden in the bushes all alone sat the most unusual little bird. Otto wasn't allowed pets, but he couldn't just leave the little fellow. He scooped up Bird and sneaked him back to his room. Luckily, his family were too busy to notice. The next day, Otto took his feathery friend to all his favourite exploring spots and sneakily fed and bathed him after the rest of the family had gone to bed. But as the days passed, Otto started to notice some big changes. His little friend was not so little anymore, and Otto's secret was becoming too big to hide. Can you see? That's Otto's tent. And the bird's wearing it as a hat. Oh dear. Otto knew Bird was going to be discovered any minute. There was nothing more he could do to hide his huge friend. Luckily, Bird didn't like to see Otto upset. He knew this was the moment to show his friend something truly remarkable. Camouflage! Ooh. Otto was over the moon. Now Bird could disguise himself as anything. It meant they could go anywhere. They could once again visit their favourite spots and go on fabulous adventures. Can you see him hiding? He's there. And there's a shape of him here and here in the shower. No one would ever know. He's having a shower in the swimming pool. Otto and Bird could not have been happier until the day they visited the zoo. As they passed family after family of meerkats, penguins, monkeys and stingrays, Bird seemed to grow sadder and sadder. Otto's thoughts flashed back to the day he first found Bird. The huge footprints, the giant feathers, the massive pile of poo. Suddenly he realised Bird hadn't been alone. Bird had a family. But Otto was going to need help to find them. Luckily, Otto's family were expert bird spotters. Surprise! Look what I found! After recovering from meeting the most majestic bird ever discovered, the whole Blotter family set to work helping Otto come up with a plan. By nightfall, they had made the tallest bird spotting tower ever built. The Blotters were sure they would spot Bird's family in no time now. Everybody keep super still. Be a good fellow and pass my night vision goggles. Oi, can I get down, please? They peered for hours and hours into the still, inky night, but they didn't spot a thing. Don't worry, Bird, said Otto. We will find your family. For me? Family? Then something magical happened. Family! Cried Bird. Glowing so brightly, he lit up the whole night. In the distance, something began to rustle, something began to stir, and something began to glow. One by one, 3 even bigger birds came out of the darkness. They'd found them. Otto was really happy that his friend had found his family. But that didn't make it any easier when it came to say goodbye. The Blotters hoped they would spot him again one day, though. After all, they were experts. From that day on, Otto became a top spotter himself, and the rest of the Blotters found that exploring with Otto led to all kinds of amazing discoveries. and the odd adventure. How cool would that be if you could camouflage yourself that well? Well, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will be back on Tuesday next week with some more stories, but check out our Facebook page or our website, because we have got an event coming up with Matt Carr for his new book, Now Wash Your Hands, which is going to be great fun. So get involved with that. I will see you very soon. Have a glorious, glorious day. Bye.